you know?
Man, I wanted to talk about the word joy. And
Hmm.
you have a song called She's Looking Into Mine.
Yeah.
And finding joy is a predominant theme in that song. And so the question I wanted to ask you here is like the bard life, man. You've been living this bard troubadour life for 25 years, singing your songs wherever they'll let you. And it's not always easy, and I know you know that, man. It's one of the
Yeah.
hardest gigs there is on the earth. And you keep saying the songwriting chose you. My
Hmm.
question here is, how do you continue to find joy in the bard life?
It finds you. As long as you're open to living your life, as long as you are not placing unrealistic expectations on the life that you are living, joy will find you. Inspiration will find you. Um, Friendship will find you. Love will find you. If you are open to it, it will find you. And I might not make the most money in the world, but I would guarantee you that I have a group of friends and a well of joy that will rival the richest man in the world. If you are open to those things seeking you out, Rumi said, "What you seek is seeking you." If I am seeking joy, that means joy is seeking me. And if you just open yourself up to the idea of whatever channel needs to be clear to make that thing come to me as I am looking for it, it will come to you. And that has been the governing theory of my life of the last 10 years. I am interested in curious people. I am interested in love and joy. I am interested in intellectual stimulation. And if those things are looking for me, then I want to be open to those things coming so that we can meet in the middle. And man, is there anything better than joy?
There's not
Opening your life to the
kindness, right?
possibility
All
that
that goes
joy
with it.
could
Yeah,
find you, like that's the secret of life.
right.
Like that a cup of coffee at a sunset could be so memorable that you would think about it 30 years later. That that holding someone's hand in a moment that you might think about it every day for the next 6 months when you wake up. If you're open to those things, they will come to you.
The green
If you're
grass of your
always,
first Major League Baseball game.
yeah, right. But
Yeah.
if you're always thinking, like, well, I'm never going to fall in love, inspiration will never find me, I'm never going to be happy, then you probably won't.
Yep.
But if you think, I'm not happy right now, what do I need to open myself up to allow happiness to find me? I guarantee you it will find you. Same with inspiration, same with songs, same with relationships. If they're not there now, what part of you do you need to open up to make sure that those things will be able to find you? They will find you. And um, my accountant might not like it, but I freaking love. I've been more happy in the last 10 years of my life than I've been, I think, cumulatively leading up to it because I've been more open to things that might bring me joy or bring me inspiration. And that's the deal. If you're going to be a songwriter, if you're going to be an artist, um, it's not all you, man. It's never all you. It's a
Yeah.
collaboration
It
with the
can't be.
universe.
It can't be.
It can't be.
Yeah.
And so as long as you stay nakedly open to the possibility that joy could find you, it will find you. And I think too many of us are closed off to that fact. And it just takes the simple act of being like, all right, universe, whatever you got for me today, good or bad, let's have it.
Mm-hmm.
And then help me figure it out tomorrow. But I'm not in this alone. What can I do? What
Mm-hmm.
can I do to be a better citizen of the planet? What can I do to make my life more fulfilling? Because I'm in. And usually the answer is just pay attention, just listen, just experience, just exist, and you will find it. And it will find you. And that's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah. Just great wisdom, man. I love it. I was like, man, I'm going to ask this question. I know he's going to really get a kick out of it because it's just something that's so hard to maintain through stress and worries and all those negative things. That's the opposite of the things that you were just talking about, man. And I just love the answers. Man, again, you have such a incredibly interesting life. 25 years, 11 albums, a novel. You've founded multiple songwriters festivals. The novel is called Freshwater in the Salton Sea, which
Yeah.
also had a song with it as well.
Yeah.
Um, you got the podcast now, which, by the way, as a podcaster, I love the idea for that.
Thank you.
Radney Foster had a very similar idea with his one of his records, which was basically a song and a short story. It's not a
Yeah.
podcast. I don't know if you know the record I'm talking about.
Yes, I
I think it's
do.
called "For the Love of the Stars."
Yes.
I'm just kind of off the cuff here. I didn't look that up, but
Yeah,
hopefully
that's
I'm right
right.
about the title of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's incredibly important to come up with very genuine and unique ideas in this business nowadays. So you can't be termed a copycat or you did this because of that or whatever. And I love the fact that you're creating your own path rather than taking somebody else's idea for one, man.
You have two choices. If you want to succeed in the music business, you can do the thing that leads to widespread commercial acclaim, and only a couple people get to experience that. It is, as a songwriter in Nashville, in the last 10 years, I've written with just about every brand new signee to every major record label that they have. And you either approach that as thinking, all right, they're going to make me a star, or you approach it as, okay, I've got this opportunity and I'm going to work my tail off to make sure I take advantage of it and I'll be a star. And most of the people that take that second approach are usually the people that end up succeeding.
Mm-hmm.
But if you also look at the path of, all right, I can do the things that they all say I should do if I want this particular brand of success to come my way, or I can go this way and figure it out on my own. It's going to take more work. It's going to take, all the hustle I have. These are my options. To me, choosing the path of all the hustle I have just seemed more interesting. I signed a record deal when I was 27, and we made a terrible record, although with great people. My producer, Gerald Boyd, was incredible. My songs were terrible. I didn't know how to sing yet. Everything else around me was great. I just didn't know what I was doing yet. If that record would have worked and propelled me to some level of stardom, and somebody would have asked, hey, man, how'd you get here? I would have said, I signed a record deal, and I don't really know after that. It
Mm-hmm.
just kind of like worked. I would have been happy with the success, but I wouldn't have known how it would have happened. And the alternate choice is, okay, I did those things, it didn't work out. What can I learn from my failures? If I'm choosing this path that is not the traditional path, at least if I get some measure of success, I will know how I've gotten there. And that, to me, I don't want it to be a mystery. I don't want to be somebody that was like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah, then you know how to
he
do it
met the
again
right
too,
guy.
right? I mean, then you know how
Yeah.
to do it again. I mean,
Yes, he met the right guy, and they made him successful. Versus, he never met a guy, but he made himself successful. That's the path that I want.
yeah, I love
You
that.
know?